In June of this year, the United Nations updated its World Demographic Outlook, where it estimates the total world population. The most recent assessment is that by the year 2100, the end of the 21st century, the number of people on the planet will reach 11 billion, up from 7 billion today. This is a significant increase on the previous outlook, and it comes about as a consequence of revisions to fertility. Basically, the fertility rate in Africa is higher than we had previously thought. What this is throwing up is some quite unusual demographic trends, if you like. America will increase its population from 320 million currently to 460 million over the course of the 21st century. Australia will go from 23 million to 41 million, although under the high growth scenario, the world population won't be in fact 11 billion, it will in fact be 16 billion. And in that scenario, Australia's population actually goes to 60 million by the end of the century. But the most interesting thing, I think, is the way in which existing populations change. Japan loses people from 127 million to 84 million. Russia goes from 140 to 100 million. Italy and Spain and Germany all lose population. France and the UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand all expand in populations. But the really, I think, quite shocking aspect of this is the rise of Africa. Almost 2/3 of the population growth in this world over the next 100 years will come out of Africa. Places like Nigeria, for example, that currently have 67 million people, by the end of the century, the UN thinks that figure will be 950 million people. The world as we know it is changing, it's changing rapidly, and the second half of the 21st century might as well be a different planet. All this means that Australia needs to think differently and diplomatically about our place in the world.